जमाल हबीब खुदा उनकी तस्वीर सीने में मौजूद है जिसने लाकर कलामे इलाही दिया वो मोहम्मद मदीने में मौजूद है.
Well, my next question would be is how should Muslims make dua to Allah in times of distress? Should they ask for Allah's relief or ask for Allah to give them patience to, carry on and confront their situations?
Both a Muslim, normally it is requested to make dua. What is dua? Dua, because Allah Ta'ala says, Ud'uni astajib lakum. Ask me and I will reply to your request. So the only one to whom we are allowed to ask is Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. He is our creator. And not only that, he say, ask me. So he is giving an order, al-amr al-wujub, so we ask him. But now the question, why one very great scholar wrote a book, why most of our duas are not accepted. This is an experience. True, so many people, they ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they make dua, but their dua is not maqbool, I say, is not accepted. For this, the other scholars explain, there are reasons to be completed, then only, conditions to be present, then only our dua will be accepted. Because not only you make dua, because first Rasulullah say, just see this musafir, the one who is he's making a safar voyage, and his hands are towards the sky. He's making dua. But Rasulullah asked himself how his dua can be maqbool, accepted, when the cloth he is wearing is haram, when the food he has eaten is haram. So this also is the condition, when the dua is qabul, accepted, and when the dua is not qabul. So if someone eats haram food, alcohol, and everything which is haram, so his dua will not be accepted. And what happened today? Most of the Muslims in the world, they ask dua every day, they ask dua and they say our dua is not accepted. But just make a test of yourself. Ask yourself, what are you eating? What are you feeding your children? The dress you are wearing, how is it? Is it halal or haram? So all these conditions are there. And this is from hadith. And also, we have to know how to make dua. Because Rasulullah said, ad-dua mukhul ibadat. That the dua is the brain of all ibadat. Brain, you see the position of the brain in a body. We have 2 eyes, 1 mouth, 1 nose, 2 hands, and all these are we could say lower parts of our body, right? But the head is the upper part. And in the head, the brain is at the top. Okay, so to show us the importance of brain in our body, and not only in our body, in our head. So Rasulullah gave very, very, experience, very logical example of the brain. Mukhul ibadat is the brain is the dua is a brain of all ibadat. This means as the importance of the brain in our body, exactly the importance of the dua in all ibadat. Okay, not only that, what about the brain itself? If you can say how it is protected by skull. There is a skull, then afterward today with motorcycle we have to wear helmet. The helmet is a second protection of our head. All they used to protect our head, and especially to protect the brain. Why? Because our heart, where it is protected also by the ribs. Okay, this also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a creator, the best creator, ahsanul khaliqin, the best creator. So he is very intelligent. He is not someone makes a car. He can make a car, but tomorrow make accident and finish. You have to throw it. Okay, but Allah Ta'ala is so intelligent. I don't know from where he got this intelligence. He has never been to university, no school, but he knows every language. This also, subhanallah wa ta'ala, he has never learned French with anyone, no English, no Arabic, but he knows every language. And he has never been to university, and he is a graduated. Alimul ghaib wa shahada. So he is the greatest alim, who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he is the ahsanul khaliqin, the best creator. Okay? Because other creators of a car, creator of an aeroplane of this best. This is not a creator, we can say, but Allah as a creator, he has created insan, human beings. Then he knew how to work you call it nervous system. So you see the nervous system itself, the brain, plus in the spine. So all is protected by the bones. So because this is the part of the body which is very delicate and it's not easy, something very, you have to take care of it. For this reason, Allah Ta'ala, the nervous system is such protected that, for example, the heart is protected, right? But it is not so much protected than the brain. So we come again to the hadith where Rasulullah says, "Ad-du'a mukhul ibadat," that the dua is the brain of all ibadat. What is the meaning of this hadith? Means that you have to take care when you ask Rasulullah Allah Ta'ala, don't just like this, so many people after an azan or after namaz, they make dua, it become a routine, but there is no concentration. Rasulullah said, when you make dua, you should be concentrated with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are asking Him. And first of all, you should be in front of Kaaba, in Qibla. This is also one of the adab, one of the etiquette. You should be in front of Allah, of Qibla. And in the best also, in the wudu, you have the wudu. Wudu also is because dua is ibadat, you have wudu. If it is possible, otherwise without wudu, you can make dua. I don't say no. Then also, when you are, you have to try to cry in your dua. So how you are going to try? Because it is said when someone while making dua and in his dua at least 2 drops of tears come out of your eyes, a proof that your dua is qabul. And this is not easy. It's not, I guarantee who can during his dua make only 2 drops of tears come out. This is not easy. Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran say, so many people have a heart which their heart is so harder than the rock. Allah say, some rocks, they give out water like a river. So the water of the river comes from the rocks or his springs. The spring have water coming from the rocks. So they say, Allah Ta'ala say, not me, in the Quran that so many rocks, even though they are hard, but they give out water. But the rivers, but here only 2 drops of tears some people can't give out while crying. Why? Because the heart is harder than the rock. Why? Because they make so sins. Because once I explained, each sin bring a black spot on the heart. So many sins they do that their heart is covered with a black envelope. This is the result of such people. So now how to wipe their heart by astaghfirullah rabbi min kulli dhanbi wa atubu ilayh, istighfar. And we come again to this explanation of the dua. Dua is qabul also when we try to think about the sins we have done in the past. This will help us to cry in our dua. This is very good. And also Rasulullah many times he should make dua in the position of sajda. In Badr, Uhud, in all these jihad, he should make dua, not in sajda of the salah, but after salah, he should make a special sajda, and in this sajda, he will make dua, because the sajda is the best position where you are nearest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because you have qiyam, the salah, standing, you have ruku, and you have sajda. Sajda, Rasulullah say, sajda is a position where you are nearest to the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So all this means to us to tell you that if we accomplish all this, then our dua should be inshallah accepted. And again, as you asked me, one Muslim has to make dua. This is one point. Second point, that if there is any distress, what to do? Allah Ta'ala say, وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ فَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ. Allah Ta'ala himself say, we are going to test people, any insan, by taking from them نَقْصٍ مِنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ, from their fortune, from their incomes, from their lives. Any one member of their family will die. So these are exams or these are we could say time of distress, as you asked me, of distress. Sometimes they lose. There is fire in the house, in their business, or other way to lose in the business. Sometimes this also. Anyway, any kind of distress, it all come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just to test your iman. Iman. فَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ, announce, give good news to those who make sabr. الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ, those people who, when they are, they have to be in a problem like this. فَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ, when they have any problem, قَالُوا إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ, they say إِنَّا لِلَّهِ, we are for Allah Ta'ala, وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ, and we'll go back, we return to Allah Ta'ala again afterward, for يوم القيامة. فبشر الصابرين الذين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة قالوا إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون أولئك عليهم صلوات من ربهم ورحمة. For these people there will be rahmah, blessing upon them, and they will be humul muflihun, and these people will succeed in this world, in akhirah. So this is the reply for those people who are in a distress, to make sabr and to make dua. Two things. Dua is the arm of Muslims. We are not going to fight. Fight is not the arm of Muslims. See, in Badr, Rasulullah did not fight. He only made dua. He made so much dua that his dua was accepted, and before making any fight, he was successful. And Ghazwa Khandaq also. Ghazwa Khandaq, he did not make any fight. Allah Ta'ala sent a wind. The wind make all the Muslim and non-Muslim, the enemies blind. So this is a power which we don't use in the world. I don't want to take the name of the countries where Muslims are suffering. If only these Muslims should pray 5 times a day. But what they are not doing. So as long as you don't practice, you don't make salah, you will not get. So this is for everything there is cause and effect. So anyway, I just end my last word upon this distress, that we have to do what Allah Ta'ala asks them to do, practice our salah, make dua, and inshallah, nasru min Allah wa fatun qareeb, inshallah the victory will be very near.